Good evening. I am staying in a hotel for a few days because I need to be in town and not way out in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, it's also going to be about 30 degrees tomorrow morning, and it'll be that every morning for the next like 8 or 9 days, which is great. But it will be about 44, 45 degrees during the daytime, which is also great. And 4 years ago, when I built the van, it was about the same temperature. So that's why I was able to build my van in 15 days, even though I've added stuff, taken stuff out. I'll do a van tour. Actually, I need to do a van tour in the next couple days. Today is the 5th or the 6th. I think it's the 5th. Tomorrow's the 6th, Monday. So I think on Tuesday, if it's nice and sunny and cold, I'll go ahead and do a 4-year van tour. And then that way I can edit the video before January 10th, which is Prudence's birthday. And then I can launch it on her birthday, which you will see, you will already have seen because there's no way I'm doing this video and the one previously about the hit and run anytime before, the next 4 days. I've got, I don't know, like 9 videos that are coming out and they've all been scheduled already. So those are just travel videos. So anything that's time sensitive, I can just drop in and then reschedule, push out the other videos that are already done and in my queue. Yeah, I'm editing a video. I don't know why Premiere Pro does this. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a memory issue. How to delete files off my computer. So once I'm done editing a video, I'll go ahead and upload it to YouTube, then I download it to my external hard drive, and then I delete the clips. And so that way I free up, energy, free up memory on my computer. But I do need to get another MacBook, but just like the smaller version, and only have that for video editing, and get the smaller one so that this is the 16-inch. But if I get a smaller version of the laptop, then I could just use that for editing and take that with me when I travel and not have to take the, official computer, because this has a lot more stuff on it than just my video editing. Anyway, so I've just been staying in the Sonesta Suites, which is great. It's a little apartment. It's probably about 9 times bigger than my apartment I had in Japan. But it's just nice to kind of be down here and sprawl myself out. I don't really have a lot of amenities where I live because I live in my friend's garage apartment. So it's like I moved out. I'm going to do a video on moving out of my main apartment, giving up my apartment in August and moving out to keep expenses low so I can pour everything into the nonprofit. There's no point paying, thousands of dollars a year for rent when I'm home like 35 days. So I made the conscious decision. Also, there was hurricane damage and the rent went up and the neighborhood was going to hell. So I was like, this is not a place I want to live in or need to live in. I mean, I'm here when I need to be. And, there's always accommodation. People get worried. They're like, oh, I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to sell my house. These days, you will always find somewhere to live or sleep or stay. I mean, you've got so many options. Just because you don't own the place doesn't mean that, you're going to be like homeless and living on the streets. If you do van life, if you travel, if you have an RV, if you have, ability to, be in different places, then, and you're never home in your house and you're not monetizing your house, you're not renting it out to people, then honestly, there's no point having property if you're not monetizing it. And so because I could no longer do Airbnb with my apartment, it didn't make any sense to keep it. So I did Airbnb in 2019 and that paid for most of my trips actually. So that was great, but I wasn't able to do it obviously in the last couple of years because I didn't want to, or I don't want to get robbed. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't want to, and I didn't want to that wasn't allowed with the new management company. But anyway, it was kind of there for 8 years and kind of done with the place. But yeah, so the damage was pretty significant. We had flooding inside my apartment. We had leaks. We had external damage, awnings coming down. We had shingles falling off roofs and hitting cars. So it just wasn't structurally. We had some foundation issues that they've been dealing with, and I could tell that the building was not level, and I was like, this is somewhere I should not be living. But it was cheap when I moved in, and then they just jacked up the rent ridiculously in the last 2 years. But I like this, though. I like being able to stay in different places. I was at my friend's ranch. I was traveling. I was in the van. I'm at the garage apartment. I'm in the Airbnbs and the hotels, and it's just, for me, it's fine. I don't really need anything. I put everything in storage, so I don't really need anything except what's, on the table over there. So anyway, I did get another fuzzy jacket from Uniqlo, which is a Japanese clothing store. They just finally opened in America, which I shopped at 24 years ago all the time to get all my cold weather staples. And they finally just opened one. But I left my other fuzzy jacket at a friend's house, and they've now gone overseas for a couple of months. So I'm not going to get that jacket back anytime soon. It'll be hot by the time they get back. So had to buy another one, which is great. So it's over there on the chair. And yeah, I'm just editing videos, and that's about it. Nothing more to report. It's going to be cold in the morning. So I'm hoping to leave here early and go rollerblading. I don't mind rollerblading cold as long as it's not wet. So it rained today, so I'm not entirely sure how it's going to be out there. So what I might do, I have to be out of here by 11. So if I get up at 6 and go over there, which isn't very far, it's only like 15 minutes, go over there and check it out and go rollerblading, and then I can come back here by 10, shower, and then check out. So it's going to be cutting it close. But if I leave here by 7, actually 7, 8, 9, so it's an hour and a half. So 7, 8, 9, be back here by 9:30, and then I can check out at 11. They'll let me check out at noon if I have to. But yeah, for some reason, this place, you check in at 4 and leave at 11. But I've been here for 2 days. So anyway, I got one more day. And then I think I'm going to try to get out of town. I want to just go somewhere. So I don't know. I've got an appointment at 2 on Monday. And then I've got another appointment, telehealth, on Thursday. So the appointment on Monday, I have to be in person. On Thursday, I can be on my computer. But I want to go somewhere. Oh, and I've got another person coming in too that has an NV from, she contacted me on Instagram. So this will be my first meetup of the year. If she comes into town and wants to hang out, she asked if, meet up for coffee or lunch or something and check out our vans. And it's very rare that I see another Nissan NV 2500. So super excited. I don't think she's fully built her van out, but I have a few extra things if she needs anything. I've got some extra stuff in my storage garage that she's welcome to if she needs it, but we'll see. It'll be nice to, meet up with somebody and just kind of like compare our vans and stuff. But anyway, so that's that. So we'll see. It's going to be cold. But yeah, she said like she's coming to Texas specifically to do West Coast two-step, which I guess is a dance. And I'm like, that's all you, girl. I can dance on ice skates, but I cannot dance in shoes. So, and I will not attempt. I tried. There's a video a year ago, just over a year ago, where my friend came into town and we tried doing country line dancing or country and western dancing, and I did all right, but I think I elbowed myself in the face a few times. So that was a lesson learned. Anyway, okay, let me get back to editing videos, and I'll chat with you guys later. Oh, they got Blockbuster. That's funny. All right. And let us, it's all self-serve. All right, this is the toy museum, and we're just gonna look at all these collected toys from the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. I don't know if this is one person's collection, but I had the Light Bright, and what else did I have? I think I had that Mickey Mouse spinning thing, and I didn't have Mr. Potato Head because that was too American, but I had some of these toys. It's pretty cool. And we're just gonna look around. This whole museum, I think this is all it is. So not a lot else. I think it's just, like I said, some person's collection.